Alright, a couple of you asked me if I would make a video from today's stuff, so here we go. I'm going to make this 10 and this 6 and this 6 and this 7. So just going back through this problem from earlier today, we want the surface area, so the bottom is 6 by 6, and that's 36. The front face, right over here, that's looking at us, I'll draw a smiley face on it, there we go, that is 6 by 7. And there's a front and a back, and they're the same, so that is 84. Then, this face over here, that I'll just put the smiley face on, that's the right face, and so it's made up of 6 times 7 times 2, because there's also a left face, that's the same thing. And then we also have the top. This top piece is 4 triangles, and each of those triangles is 1/2 the base, which is 6, times the height, which is 10, and so that's 120. So we said then that 36 plus 84 plus 84 plus 120 gives us 4, carry the 1, gives us, there's a 10, that's a 12, 22, 324, and whatever units, I'm just going to throw an inches on there, inches squared. This long problem that we did, we said that we wanted to find the selling price. So we wanted to find the selling price. In order to find out the selling price, we have to know how much it cost the store. In order to find out how much it cost the store, we had to find out how many pounds there was. In order to find out how many pounds there was, we need the number of cubic feet. In order to find the number of cubic feet, we needed to find the volume. And actually, that's a volume thing. And with that, we had 24, 18, and 9, and these were all in inches, which led to a little bit of groaning, but then we can change these into feet. 24 inches is actually 2 feet. 18 inches is 1.5 feet. And 9 inches is 0.75 feet. So then, to move on to volume, we go volume equals 2 times 1.5 times 0.75. So the volume was 2.25 cubic feet. We then needed pounds. So we had that 1 cubic foot is about 105 pounds. So we had 2.25 cubic feet, and we want to know how many pounds, so we cross multiply. And so that gave us 236.25 pounds. But then, we're not done yet, we need the cost. So the cost is 87 cents for every pound. So 87 cents times 236.25. That, we found out, was $205.54. Then, this is a lot. Then we said that we're marking this up 10%. So 10% of 205.54 gives us $20.55. And so then to find the selling price, we're going to add $205.54 with $20.55, and that's going to be a grand total of $226.09. All right, that's the fun stuff. Now for the regular practice. Here we go. Find the surface area. So, oops, let me just... Okay, so we have 6 faces, and 2 of the faces are 9 by 7, 2 of the faces are 9 by 4, and 2 of the faces are 4 by 7. So we're going to go 63 and 36 and 28 and add those together. So let's see here. getting my calculator ready. I'm sorry about that. I didn't have it ready. 63 plus 36 plus 28. That gives us 127, but that's only the 3 faces. We have 6 faces in total, so that's 2 times 127, which gives us 254 meters squared. So for the triangular prism, we have this top piece, which is the same as this bottom piece, and normally we would go 1/2 times 6 times 8, and that's fine. I'm going to write this down, 1/2 times 6 times 8 for the area of the triangle, but I have 2 triangles that are the same, so I multiply that by 2, giving us 48. Then we have the height of this is 15, and so we'll multiply 15 by 6 to represent one rectangle, by 8 to represent another rectangle, and by 10 to represent the last rectangle. 15 times 6 is 90, 15 times 8 is 120, and 15 times 10 is 150. So we add all these together, 48 plus 90 plus 120 plus 150, that gives me 408, and that's centimeters squared. This guy, we're just doing 2 times pi r squared plus 2 times pi rh. So we go 2 times 3.14 times 5 squared plus 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 13.2. Just because I think it's a good habit, I'll do the first part, 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 5. That gives us 157, plus 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 13.2. That gives us 414.48. And then we add plus 157. That gives us 571.48 feet squared. This guy here, because this part here is 3.8, and we only dealt with regular pyramids, this is also 3.8 right here. So we go 3.8 times 3.8 to do the bottom. 3.8 times 3.8 gives us 14.44. Then we have 4 triangles, each having 1/2 of the base, which is 3.8, times the height, which is 7.2. And so 4 times 0.5 times 3.8 times 7.2, that gives us 54.72. When we add those together, we get 69.16 inches squared. Again, find the surface area. The denominator is, the base here is 1/2 8.4 times 6.4. So that base is 26.88. Then we have 3 triangles, 1/2 times 11.7 for the height of the triangles, and 8.4 for the base of the triangles. So that's 3 times 0.5 times 11.7 times 8.4. That gives me 147.42. Adding the 2 numbers together, plus 26.88, that gives us 174.3 yards squared. Find the volume is the area of the base times the height, but our base is 5 by 5 and our height is 8, and so that is 200 kilometers squared. Now this next one surprised me at the number of you who struggled. This is the base right here, and this is the area of the base, and so if volume is the area of the base times the height, all we're doing is 92 times 12. So 92 times 12 gives us 1,104 millimeters cubed. Find the volume of this solid. Again, volume equals area of the base times the height. So the base is 1/2, because it's a triangle, times 5 times 12, which gives you 30. And so then the volume is 30 times 19. And 30 times 19 is 570. And that's millimeters cubed. Over here, this should have been squared. I miswrote that. But again, volume equals area of the base times the height. They give us the area of the base is 156 times 7. And so that's 156 times 7. 1,000. Oh! This is a pyramid. The last one wasn't a pyramid. No. This is a pyramid. So it's 1/3. I forgot that part. So it's 1/3. So we're going to divide that answer by 3. So that gives us 364 millimeters cubed. Over here, we've got our base of 3 times 2, which is 6. Volume equals 1/3. Base times height. So that's volume equals 1/3 times 6 times 9. And that is 18 millimeters cubed. Volume of the pyramid again. This time it's a triangle down there for our base. So that's 1/2 times 5 times 7. And that is 17.5. But then we have a volume of 1/3 and 17.5 times 12. And so that would be 17.5 times 12 divided by 3. That's 70 inches cubed. And last but not least here, describe each intersection of a plane and a solid. Here, first of all, we have a circle. Here we have a triangle. And then here we have a rectangle. And so this was the review. Your test questions will be very similar to these. Thanks.